for a wounded vet such as myself, or simply someone that is fighting a battle and proud of how far you've come, we are with you. 50% of all net proceeds from our brand will be given back to those that need it most, and this will be for the life of our company. Join us in our mission. Buy some awesome gear like this, wear it proudly, spread the word. We are in this together. We are still fucking here. I end up feeling a need, like I feel like I'm...
And my body got me overdrive. Can't even keep we talking about, bitch, you know my guy. Run outside, I let that pop, 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 pop. Run outside, he die. That's a new one in my clip. That's a new one, he get hit.
I got him all.
Oh my God, she bad. Yeah, that not my bitch. I ain't even gonna bed. All I do is hit. I only care if I said that BB on my shit. Yeah, the love so bad, but I ain't cuffing bitch. I want Molly, I want Gaba, I want Rossi.
All right, that is going to wrap up qualifying or practice. As we move into qualifying, we'll see who's going to put the fastest lap down and start on the front row. Take a look at the 78 car, Brady Farrell, as he puts in his first lap of qualifying. At the moment, ooh, Mark Padgett with a 29.95. We will see if that will stick. John Nidek at 29.70 takes that top spot. Charles Roberson comes in second. Right now, the time to beat is at 29.70. Mark Padgett does it with a 29.50. Mark Dupuis as well. Sitting on the front row at the moment. Ryan Butler jumps to second. Oh, Charles Roberson comes up. 29.53. Ryan Stevens, Tyler Stevenson jumps up to fourth place to 29.60. Three-car Ricky Gonzalez jumps up to fourth. 25-car Michael Pimpere coming in to put his lap in. Just outside of the top 20. Michael Pimpere jumps up to seventh. Good lap on that second lap of his. I think that's just about every driver taking a lap time here. All right, as we get ready to take the green flag, got a few familiar faces up here. Charles Roberson, returning driver, number 24. Mark Paget in that 02. He is a new driver, but he has been very fast since he started. One of our race winners, previous race winners, the 48 car, Andrew Karpinski in 8th. Ryan Butler up there. He is a new driver as well. Ricky Gonzalez is a new driver. I believe he is the brother of one of our other drivers in, I believe it's our Xfinity Series. Mark Dupuis, he's been around for a minute. Michael Pimpere, back again. Joseph Cardamone, he is a new driver. And then John Neidick, he's been around for quite some time. So we should have a really good battle up here with some newer drivers mixed in with some veteran drivers of Relentless Racing League. All right, pace car will be moving out. Got 125 laps tonight, so there should be plenty of action. New Hampshire, smaller track, flat track. Gonna be very interesting to see how well these cars can get through the corners without getting into each other. Paget getting that pole and that bonus point. Charles Roberson second, Ryan Butler third, Ricky Gonzalez fourth, Tyler J. Stevenson fifth, Mark Dupuis sixth, Michael Pimpere seventh, Andrew Karpinski eighth, Joseph Cardamone ninth, John Neidick 10th, Pierre Foy 11th, Cody Brown 12th. I believe he is a brand new driver. Andrew Cueta 13th, Matt Webb 14th, Brady Farrell 15th, Adam Douglas 16th, Kevin Jordan 17th, Blake Depinet 18th, Seth Florino 19th, Zachary Miller 20th, and everybody outside of the top 21 as we get ready to take the green flag. The green flag is out. That 02 is going to get a good jump to that 24 on the launch as they already 25. 24 fighting back on that outside line. Oh, as we already got one car going around. That's that 13 car mark. A couple others follow suit. And the caution is out. Let's go back and see what happened. All right. Let's see if we can get a good camera angle on this to see what actually happened and brought this first caution out. All started with that 13 car getting loose on the top side, brought it down to the bottom, and then they wrecked further up the field. Let's go see if we can find out what happened with Adam Douglas here. I think he was an innocent bystander in this whole mix. Got loose, they come down underneath. He tried to avoid it, got into the 01, and they go through the infield 01. A little bit of contact on the wall, not a whole lot. Should be okay. Probably some minimal damage there, but we'll see if we can get this going pretty quick. out on the pace car. We are going to go green. See if that 24 car is rolling over. So if we get a little better jump this time, a little slow on the initial start. Flag is out. Mark Paget gets a great jump. The high line. 51 car is trying to make it work on that top line. Fight for that third position. Looks like he's going to have it. Single file out. Back and back. 11 car pretty loose in the corner there, able to gather it up. Look at the action back here. This would be for the 7th position as we see the 98 hit the wall. Is out again. Let's go see what happened here. Looks like it's the 20 car. Oh, it happened in front of him and he got collected. Let's go take a peek. See if we can find it. That looks like it would be somewhere. Let's start here and see if we can piece this together. Looks like that is a couple cars up. I believe it was that 54 car. Yeah, 54 got loose, tried to save it, took out the 01 with him. All right, let's get back to our live action. Under caution. See if we have anybody come down pit road. Looks like we have one car in pit road now, but I think he is pretty much sitting there fixing damage. Might be a little early to come down pit road for these guys. Laps with only 4 additional tire sets, so they will probably all stay out here. We had a couple come down pit road, it looks like. All drivers a little further in the back, possibly getting some damage fixed. Looks like we are 1 to go. Let's see how this restart goes up at the front. Car is off. we are green. 0-2 again gets a really nice jump. 51's going to try to fall in that P2 position. Side by side, back in the field. Take a peek. See what's happening a little further back. A lot of side by side action. See the car hitting the wall there, able to keep it going straight. Car might get put 3 wide here. Nope, he's able to back down the track. Defend that. No, as we see it wrecked the 98. Looks like he came up in front of the 33. That's going to be our 3rd caution of the night. Let's see what happened here. Let's go to this one and watch this. This is what started it all. 33 got a little loose. 98 came up. 1176 punted to 17 through that. A lot of cars. We have a parking lot on the backstretch. A lot of cars damaged. All right. Imagine we'll see quite a few cars coming down pit road, get that damage fixed. We got 17 car. Doesn't even look like he can turn his car. Looks like that left front tire is locked up. Caution of the night. Only 12 laps in. Looks like the 10 is coming down pit road. See if we have any other people sitting on pit road. We got a few further back. Got a group coming down. Looks like they're all drivers a little further back in the field. This time by as the field gets double file. 2 maintaining that lead, hasn't lost it yet. Flag is out. The open gets a good jump again. Underneath that 24, to be able to rotate that car fairly well. Got a good straight drive off. 25 having some issues here. Got a little loose, had to chase it down the track. Ethan Gordon tried to make his way up the field, up 9 spots now from his qualifying position. Looks like everybody, from the problems that are being had, it looks like everybody's issues are corner exit and getting loose. Trying to maintain that car, get as much speed off the corner without getting too much throttle and getting loose. Oh, a couple of damaged cars getting into it there. Single file out front. Big gap to that second. That 48 car, Andrew Karpinski, moving his way up into the 5th position now. Up 3 spots in his qualifying position. Back and check on our leaders. Looks like the O2 is kind of checking out here. Why don't we take a ride along with the O2 of Mark Paget? See what he sees. Hard on the brakes. Letting it roll through the center. Controlling his throttle. Exiting the corner. Not too hard. And just enough to keep those rear tires connected. Charles Roberson under attack from that 51 car. Tyler Stevenson. Getting in the wall off the corner, further back. 48 car looking underneath that 12 car. That would be for the 4th position. A little foggy out here today. Hopefully that will clear up some as the race continues. Car looking underneath the 25. E. Gonzalez and Michael Perry. Looks like that 3 car washed up the track a little bit. 25 car had to get a little wider than he would have liked through that corner. Greg race down the backstretch. 25 car up very wide. The 3's going to clear, give him a little slide job. Stacking up behind him as the 56 tries to clear himself off of the nose of the 95. Go back and take a look at that. '95 is there, and the 56 just kind of running a different line. All right, back to the racing action. '95 gives a little shot to that 56 down the front stretch. Correction, back stretch. That might be the front stretch. Looks like that 51 car was able to get around the 24 of Charles Roberson. Looks like we got a little battle for the 4th position as well as the 12 tries the underneath. 48 is going to have to run off the corner. Both of them get a little loose on corner exit. 48 is going to maintain that 4th position. take a peek what's happening a little further back. Car in front of the 53 and the 84, I believe that is. A couple cars getting a little squirrely back there right behind them. Check on John Nida, got caught up in a wreck early. See if he's got some damage on that car. Front end is looking a little beat up, but not too terribly bad. It's a 78 and the 77 contenders in our race last week. Oh, 25 loose. Gets into the side of the 56. 95 trying to get around these two. 95's going to go to the outside. He gets a little loose. Not able to make that run work. Comes back in behind the 56. Badgett's still out in the lead by 1.3 seconds. Also looking underneath the 25. 25 looked like he may have gotten a little loose or just may have pushed it down the track to stay away from the 12. 95, 77 all in this battle here. 77 gets up a little high, it looks like there. Side by side. 56 loose off the corner. 77 had to make a maneuver not to wreck there. 25 pushing hard to try to get this position. Still not able to get around that 12 car. Almost clear, but not quite. Looks like he is inching forward a little bit at a time. Oh, as we see the 95 and 56 get into it there. Let's go take a peek at that. Back this up and see what happened. Oh, 95 just drove it in a little deeper than the 56 did. Got into the back of him. He went through the infield. Surprisingly, doesn't look like he has any damage on the back of that car. Go back and see what we got going on up here. 25, 77, 12 able to put a gap on between him and the 25. 77 was looking to the bottom side there. See if we can get back to that. Where he went. There he is. 77 is at least one lap down. Looks like he's just fighting to get through traffic and try to get a lap back the hard way. Is 2 laps down. So he is trying to get one lap back the hard way to at least give him a chance at earning that lucky dog position. considering how we started the race. Not sure how far these guys can go on fuel, but I imagine we might be seeing some pit stops here in the next 15 or so laps. Is running the apron now in the corners. That's a interesting line. All the way down to the apron. I don't know if that's helping him or hurting him. Let's take a peek. There. Let's do this. Caution is out. Let's see what happened. Fourth caution of the night. I imagine we will have everybody coming down pit road. I believe this is our reason for the caution. Just got taken out by a car 2 laps down. 0-1 in another wreck. See it from the 77's point of view as we go through the cockpit. Maybe that'll tell us a little more. Throttled it up and got the 21 and then just tried to throttle through him. And then Blake Dipnet in that 0-1 caught up in it as well. I believe that is the third wreck he has been involved in. None of his doing, if I remember correctly. There's nowhere to go as the 21 came back up the track. All right, let's go back to live as we see a lot of cars coming down pit lane. At 0-2, starting in the pole, has that first pit box, straight drive out, should be able to maintain his position here unless somebody takes 2 tires, which I do not believe is going to happen. 0-2, 24, 48, 51. So you see everybody else make their way off of the pit road. Paget currently in the lead. All right, lights are out on the pace car. We'll get a good look at this restart. A couple of cars taking a waiver on. Looks like it's the 33 of John Neidick. Pace car is off. Green flag is out. 0-2 with another good launch. 24 able to hang with him this time. To the outside, not going to let him clear. Going to send it on the outside, see if he can get this position. Looks like he may have momentum. Leader, the 44 Carl Roberson, 51 working on the outside. The 0-2 him. Bang doors just a little bit. Stuck down at the bottom is a 51. And we are under caution again. Let's go take a peek real quick. Car comes in there. Let's see what happened. Just washes up the track into the 84. 56 involved. 23 might have got a little damage. 5 definitely some damage. 54 little. 76 able to get it stopped before any more contact. Let's see what happened with the 5 here. Same wreck. Just nowhere to go. Fourth caution of the night. And while they are under caution, we'll do a quick commercial break. We'll be back in a few. Stay tuned.
SFH, Still Fucking Here, is a clothing and apparel brand built to change the world. We are survivors, warriors, and fighters. We are tenacious, relentless, and vigilant. We've been through hell and made it out the other side, and now we are determined to spend our lives giving back to those who need help in their fight. Whether you are a cancer survivor, recovering addict, a survivor of an abusive relationship, someone who has fought to gain control of their health, or a wounded vet such as myself, or simply someone that is fighting a battle and proud of how far you've come, we are with you. 50% of all net proceeds from our brand will be given back to those that need it most, and this will be for the life of our company. Join us in our mission. Buy some awesome gear like this, wear it proudly, spread the word. We are in this together. We are still fucking here.
All right. Lights are out on the pace car. We will go green this time by Charles Roberson, your leader, chose the outside lane. He also has control of this restart. He can launch any time inside of that restart zone. Pace car is off. Green flag is out. Charles Roberson with a great launch. Is going to come through, maintain that second position. See if the 48 can stay strong on the outside. Here's out in third position. Looks like he does have the advantage. He can get the momentum off that high line. Gets a little bit loose there. He's going to give that position up. What's going to... No, caution is out again. Let's see what happened here. Car of Thomas. Oh, 96 just gets loose, has to chase it up the track. Gets in the 29, the 98 is involved, as well as the 56. Ramps off the front end of that. We'll have to watch that through the cockpit. Let's see what we can do. 56 car. Back this up a little bit and ride along through the cockpit as he launches off the 29 car. Definitely had two wheels off the ground. That's caution number 6 of the night, not halfway through this race. Only 48 laps complete of 125. Time by. Lights are back on. Something has happened. Let's take a peek real quick. Get notification that John Neidick may have crashed. Maybe they're just not in position. That's what it is. So he stopped to let him go. All these lap cars go, so it delayed the green. Charles Roberson once again in control of this restart using the outside lane. Tyler Stevenson in that 51 on the inside. Of Andrew Karpinski is going to be in the 3rd position, and Mark Padgett to his outside in the 4th position. Car is off. Restart zone, and we are green 24 with another good launch. Everyone's going to jump to that high line. One of our front runners early, now back in a little bit more traffic, running 8th. Yellow flag is out again. Oh, we've got something going on here. Let's see what happened. The yellow flag says it came out for the 920 car of Sean Pointer. Looks like that 26 is loose and just hooked him into the outside wall. But I also got another notification that Charles Roberson may have crashed. I don't think he crashed. Oh, the 51 just spun him. That was after the yellow flag was out. We'll have to see who our leader is. It may give the 24 car his position back. I am not sure. Does not look like it is going to give the 24 car his position back. Looks like he went down pit road. Under caution, we have a guest in the booth with us, Richard Tricky Dick Maltese.
Yes, hanging on. Apparently my headphones didn't connect.
I gotcha. 7th caution of the night. Our leader was hit under caution. I believe it was under caution. According to my log, the caution flag had already waved. Looks like
there I am.
Looks like we
Good
are.
Good evening, Tony.
Welcome. Looks like we are 1 to go. The pace car lights are out. 51 is in the lead. Tyler Stevenson. Pace car is off, and we will get this restart going. 51 gets the jump from the inside. First time we've seen a restart from the inside by the leader. He's going to open the door for the 02. He's on the inside battling for that second position. The 48 should have momentum off the top line. Fighting on the bottom line, gonna lose that spot to the 78 of Brady Burrell as he falls in line. Still looking underneath again, that 02 car. Maintaining the lead. 48 second place. Andrew Karpinski third. Brady Farrell fourth. Mark Padgett and Kevin Jordan up into that 5th position. Back here we got a battle of Ryan Butler and the 25 of Michael Pempere. Michael Pempere having himself a good race, currently running 6th, been up there pretty much the entire race. Still battling side by side up. On the bottom line, 78 on the top line. I do believe the 02 is faster, but just the momentum on the top line is keeping the 78 right there side by side as the 02 sends it into the corner. Gonna wash up a little bit, slide job, shut the door, gonna take that 3rd position. Got a little loose off the corner though, able to gather it back up.
95 was really looking, you know, at that show, just waiting to get to position on that.
Absolutely. The 95 has been kind of looking all night, just waiting patiently. A couple times got into the back of one car and sent him sliding, but good little battle right here.
Otherwise, everything seems pretty calm. Right now, we do have the 20.
There are definitely quite a few lap cars out here tonight. A lot of cautions early on, a lot of damaged cars.
Yeah, Delta 17 for the 98 of the
Matt Webb, another one, caught up in some early wrecks. Surprised that he was able to stay on the lead lap. Battle with the 25 and the 12 right now. 12 looking at the lead. 25 sends it into the corner.
Not able to make the well.
25 loose off the corner. Oh, 96 hard into the wall. Our previous leader got wrecked, ended up falling back. He's going to try to climb back up to this field, all the way back up to 8th as he streams the ball in on the direction. Have a repeat of last week. We had a lap car loser right in front of the leaders and collected a couple of them. Hopefully they learned their lesson. Hopefully. This battle is starting to spread out a little bit. 596. Let's see what else we have going on. Let's go check on our lead group here.
Lead group is within a second. The four leaders are within a second of each other. We do have a little battle between the 48 and the 02.
And we have a wreck back here, no caution. Let's go take a peek and see what happened to the 98 of Matt Webb. Just got yeah, 16 I believe that was, and just got in the
in
wall.
front of him just got the wall, slowed down a bit too much, and the 98 was not. That's unfortunate.
As we look back to our battle for second, still side by side, 48 of Andrew Karpinski, 02 of Mark Padgett, both very good drivers. Karpinski with 1 win on the season already.
Oh yeah, he's looking for the inside again, the number 2.
Yeah, and I see the 48 is entering quite a bit higher, so that's allowing the 02 to kind of open his corner up a little bit, get a better drive off. The 48 entered a little lower. We have a caution.
We do.
Looks like it's the 21 of Kevin Fana. We'll go back and take a look. All by himself, it looks like.
Which is also a shame because he is 29 laps down.
Yeah, just self-spun it coming off of turn 4. Doesn't look like anybody else was involved. Let's jump back up to our lead pack here. See if anybody decides to come down pit road.
I apologize. I have missed the beginning of the race. Tire-wise, how many sets did the guys have?
So they have 4 additional. I know they took at least 1 somewhere around lap 40. Let me confirm that. Looks like they are on 28 lap old tires currently. So we see a lot of them coming down pit road.
Yeah, a lot of pitting. 51, like 48.
Just about everybody. Couple stayed out there.
76. Yeah, 76 not pitting. The 20, who's the lap car not pitting. The number 2, not 02, but 2 of Seth Stornow. Not pitting either, but he is 12 laps down.
Yeah, gonna get at least one of those laps back. Now, Mark Padgett, who was back in that battle for second, I believe it was, he does have the best pit box, so we'll see if actually gonna. Looks like he's going to stay right in that 3rd position, maybe 4th position.
02 is staying 3rd. Well, out of this anyway. 5 following. Brady Farrell.
Looks like the 76 stayed out.
So yes, he did.
He will be our leader. Another previous winner so far this season.
And I see behind the new leader. We had a 20 with the lap down, and we got the 10 was also a lap down, so 10 probably has to let him behind.
Yeah, absolutely. They will get cycled to the back of the lead lap cars.
Taking a gamble.
Yeah.
He's trying to get an extra point for leading him out.
I think he's going to pay a price, so. I mean,
he's going to drop.
He's got a little fresher tires. He's only on 16 lap old tires, but even if we get a quick, a caution 10 laps in, he's going to cycle to the back of these lead lap cars, so not a good position to be in.
Definitely. Organize a bit. There is a bit of a going back. The car is not aligned properly, but we are getting green.
Green flag is out. 76 gets a great launch even on those tires. Gets a little high up the track though. Able to maintain it. Yeah, it's kind of a little pack there. Double file, 2x2. Still watch this group a little bit.
We are side by side for the lead. I think 51 will get more grip.
Looks like Corey Wakefield has crashed. We'll go take a peek and see what happened. Oh, looks like we had another car lose it in front of him. And then the 28 just came up and turned him.
We're looking at a 16, right? Yeah.
Yep.
The 98, yeah, just getting into him.
Just turned him, and that was the reason for the caution.
At least the 16 did not get collected too hard by the other cars. He did not get ARCA brained by any means.
that you're always grateful when that happens, right? You're sitting there, you're kind of helpless. You're just hoping everybody either goes around or stops.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, it can happen, right? Obviously, this is not a big track. But I've been in this situation previous season in trucks where I was sideways on the track towards, the start-finish line, and I was just hoping for nobody to get into me despite the caution. And unfortunately, I got ARCA brake really hard.
A little bit of contact back here. The 26 catching the field, and I don't know what car that is in front of him, but just comes up and hits him in the left front fender under caution. Very strange events happening there.
Maybe retaliation, because I see 26, but 26 got loose by himself. I went back a bit to see what was the car that was on the infield. It was a 26 of Benjamin Wenzel. Got into the rear of the 25. Probably not expecting the 25 to brake that early, but again, it is his bumper. He's responsible for that.
Absolutely.
Whom did he get into afterwards? Oh, he got into the 66. Yeah, the 66. But the 66 was kind of weaving a bit or avoiding other cars as the field was checking out.
Yeah, and it just seemed like he kind of pulled up high as I believe it was the 26 was. Yep. Don't think there was any real damage there. Maybe just a lack of situational awareness. Got a mirror. Sometimes you just got to look in the mirror even under caution.
Yeah, and to be fair, the 66 of Cardamom looked kind of damaged already. Albeit right now, it does seem good. I think he got some repairs done.
All right.
He was missing a front bumper.
Lights are off on the pace car. 76 at Jake Kilcommons. Able to maintain that lead even on those old tires.
Into
Absolutely. We'll see if this is a net gain for him.
Here we go.
Good launch by the 76. 76 taking that wide line again. That's going to open the door at 51 to not be able to carry the momentum. 76 is going to move on to that lead. He was able to clear. 76 looked like he was struggling a little bit with rear grip on those wires.
We got a battle behind the 02 and 24. We're side by side. 24 got
like he had to check up pretty hard there to not spin the 12. Looks like the 24 is going to try to follow the 02 here.
You see the 76 in danger right now.
Yeah, he's kind of a rolling roadblock for this high line on those older tires.
For him, he's gonna drop like a rock. I'm glad he came with that extra. Oh, what a line he took. That was a Formula car kind of line, you know.
76 and he's off the corner.
Yeah, that surprised the 24, leaving the door open for the 02. The 02 a bit...
Big wiggle.
A bit squirrely.
Maybe he had to get on the brakes a little bit more than he anticipated. Oh, in the wall a little bit. Saw that car jump up. Like he may have hit it with the right rear.
Behind that action, we do have the 95 and the 12, side by side. 95 of Kevin Jordan seems to have a good run. Maybe we'll be able to control the 12 will be trying to die. Looks like he'd be able to. Oh, just 76.
Yeah, 95 had to check up there. The 95 could have put it 3 wide there, but he didn't. I assume he didn't think it was worth the risk there. But as he slides down in front of the 12, going to try to make quick work of the 76 on those older tires.
Yeah, I think everybody will have the same plan. I hope the people following will have the same idea. Because right now I see the 12 with the 25 getting side by side. If they follow like that, they're going to get more than 76.
Absolutely. 76 is sticking to that high line though, so he's being very predictable. 95 able to make his way through.
Good job on this part. I see some action as well with 24 trying to get by the 48.
Jump up here and take a peek. Sent it on the bottom.
Oh yeah, that's a deep lunge.
Had to get on the brakes hard to stop him sliding up the track and actually gonna lose that little bit he gained on corner entry. Now under attack from the 02 of Mark Paget.
You know, for a short track, it is pretty wide.
Definitely a wider track, just flat.
Yeah, which doesn't have a bit of pain beneath the knees.
02 is looking underneath the 24 right now.
Well, I was about to say 02, while 24 and 48 were battling for it, and 24 sending it deep. The 02 was just ready to pounce.
Definitely looks like that high line is a very defensive line. Bottom line, you really have to push hard to make any kind of momentum to make a pass.
Oh boy, the 76 got a bit. And we have an option. Not because of the 76. There's a coincidence, but it was done 76.
Let's see what happened. Looks like Benjamin Wenzel. Let's see. I don't know if this was the cause. Let me get to a good camera here. The 26. We saw him a little earlier under that caution.
Oh, yeah.
Drove it in deep. Washed
Yeah,
up the track and lost it. I think he cranked the wheel extra hard to stay out of the 96 instead of taking him out. So I kind of give him kudos there. Drove it in deep, but knew that he was going to make contact, so he just cranked the wheel left and spun himself out.
Yeah, this one. It's the best call to make, right?
Definitely don't want to make enemies here. Long season, 21 race season, only 3 races in. If you make enemies now, it could be a very, very long season. So, good call.
For sure.
Spinning yourself out, avoiding that contact with the 96.
I'm stationed at the pit entry. I'm going to see if we get anybody in.
Looks like leaders are coming in. This may be a saving
Yes.
grace for that 76
51,
car.
48.
02 stays out,
25.
95 stays out.
Yeah, we got most of the cars getting in, but a few decided to stay at it.
Looks like
That's
it.
interesting.
Well, I see. It looks like the 26 car, who was the caution, stayed out. Looks like just 3 cars on the lead lap staying out.
Maybe trying again to battle for, leading a lap.
Well, and
Always.
we saw the 76. He was able to, I mean, he was a little bit slower, but fought hard to stay up there.
It is worth it at this point. If you know you're not going to be able to battle for the lead for a long time, might as well go grab that extra point for leading a lap, right? It's always a good risk.
Absolutely.
It's a calculated risk, but it's a good one to take.
And I honestly feel like this caution was the best thing for the 76. Able to get back on
Definitely.
cycle with all but 3 of these lead lap cars.
I mean, he hasn't lost that many positions, right? He is in 9th at the moment, so that's still pretty good. He's going to be on the 5th row, restarting.
Yeah, must have lost some spots in pit road, possibly had to take more fuel than everybody else due to being out on 16-lap older tires.
That's possible.
And they are
I
side
think
by
we got
side.
more cars. We have more cars in the lead lap now. I suspect some people got lucky down recently, but we have 19 cars in the lead lap.
Gonna control this restart. Mark Paget looks like he's choosing the inside line. That is something's going on here.
Easy, dude.
I'm wondering if he maybe accidentally killed the car there.
Yeah. Yeah, and I hear some frustration on the radio. And this was not ideal. Some people didn't see the O2 shaping up like that.
Jones to the lead, followed by the 551 pushing hard.
Oh, we got some wide 948 got loose out of the corner. We have some
Charles Roberson thought better of it. I think he hit the brakes pretty quick to avoid that situation.
That was a good idea. He could have gotten closer. Despite it all 48 of Karpinski didn't go that.
And this 26 car is in the way right now, just falling back. Luckily, he has not been run over yet as he falls to 12th now. As the 76 goes around.
Oh no. The fresh tires did not help.
Trying to find it on my system here, not showing it, so we will have to do it the old-fashioned way.
He basically got loose out of 4. Not a big deal. I'm surprised iRacing triggered a caution that quick,
Yep.
because he didn't connect anybody, didn't hit a wall. He was barely sideways, maybe like 45 degrees sideways.
And he never stopped, and stopping is normally what will trigger that caution.
That's interesting.
Looks like they're going to give him some of his spots back, though.
Yeah, because right now he's in 16th.
Got a few takers down pit road. John Neidick, Ricky Gonzalez, Joseph Cardamone, Corey Huggenberg, Adam Douglas.
I'm told the cars might be a bit too loud on the stream and I will need to be turned up a little bit. That's what I am told.
Cars are a little loud. We can take care of that. And turn you up a little bit. We can take care of that as well. See if that's any better. Cars were loud or quiet?
The cars were too loud.
Okay, I went the wrong way then. Let me back her down a little bit.
The cars were too loud and I was not loud enough.
All right, well, we cranked you up and turned the cars down a little bit.
We got approximately, I'm bad at math, what, 32 laps to go? 33 laps to go?
33.
Yeah, I'm going to get some action. Like, if we get another caution soon, I expect most of these guys to pit again, get some tires, and try to go for a long run. Albeit, considering it's a short track, long run seems to be a bit difficult to get tonight.
We had one good long run, and then it's kind of been hit and miss ever since, but we'll see.
I mean, to be fair, we have a lot of extremely good drivers, seasoned drivers, but we also have maybe some people that are a bit less familiar with that type of racing and having long runs.
Absolutely.
I'll be honest, when you drive in officials on iRacing, long runs are not necessarily what you get.
Right. Green flag is out.
Man, we had a massive
big
pickup.
wreck.
Big wreck. That's gonna be.
Let's see what happened. As my scroller is giving me issues. All right, let's get to. Yeah, we'll stick on the chopper cam here and see what happened. Stack up. 48-12.
So what happened is my take would be that 95 anticipated the O2 to go before the O2 actually went.
That's exactly
so the O2,
what it looks like to me as well. Yeah. Let's see. Let's go a little further back and see if we can get a good view of how this all played out. Oh, yes. Everybody launched early.
Yeah, it's been an issue recently, I think, in pretty much all the different series where people expect people to go on green or early in the restart zone. But again, the leader car has control over the restart. So Absolutely. You should only press the gas when the guy in front of you is going. Obviously, there's a bit of guesswork and anticipation, but this is just extreme, and what it causes is a big accordion effect of, a shit show. I'll call it like that.
Yeah, I mean, we saw it last night in the Cup race. We saw it Tuesday night in the truck race. We saw it Monday night in the Xfinity race. Kind of all races this week have kind of been the same, where restarts have been kind of an issue.
Yeah, for sure. Restarts have been difficult at the beginning, between the checkups, the accordions, or just plain cold tires on restarts and people spinning and wrecking half the field. It's been a bit difficult.
95 came down pit road. Must have had some damage. Gonna get that fixed.
Yeah. We got some that got hit by other cars. We got some that got hit by that hit walls. Didn't get hit by walls.
Yeah, it was kind of a parking lot out there.
Yeah. We got a lucky dog. I hope he called it, because people not on the inside during that caution. It was tight.
That was the 23 of Zachary Woolard getting the lucky dog back on this lead lap. But we are back down to 15 cars on this lead lap. We may have a few that are on the lead lap in pits, but just have not come out yet. But we are 1 to green, so they must have too much damage to get back out right now.
I'm trying to see. Right now, the car that is last would be Kevin Fana in 26th. He is 29 laps down. You got to admire the dedication.
Right? Multiple already out of this race.
To be fair, like until 29 laps to go, which is basically now, he has potential for positions.
Oh, we are going to have a black flag, I think, for that 51. I don't know. I don't believe he was the leader. I believe the 02 was. And if that's the case, he jumped early. I could be wrong on that, but...
Check. I don't see a black flag.
All right, well then he must have been the leader.
And he got a good lunch out of it.
Absolutely. Brought the 24 with him. Now the 78 is going to try his hand. Remember, the 02 is on older tires.
That's right. And maybe that's why he decided to go late on the previous restart, you know, trying to keep his tires alive. We do have some 2, 3 wide in the bank. The 4, the 25, the 54. They're getting in line now, but it was...
We got some wrecking 95, 98, 10.
Oh, no.
Let
me go back to that.
What happened?
The 98 got loose.
Yep.
Crossed the track.
10 came up to avoid it and just got into the 95.
Yeah, and that is
Looks like the 95 actually has not much damage from that, so he should be okay. Just lost some track position.
Yeah, let me take a peek to his car. Yeah, he seems to be in perfect shape. No damage to be seen on Kevin Jordan's car.
And I did see some blinking there, so there may have been a little issue there where he might have had damage, but the car blinked, so no damage was recorded on his car.
Right. Yes, the 98 blinked whilst he was spinning. The 98 is not in a good shape, though. He has some substantial damage on the front end and the back end. The car must be extremely loose.
Got some of our leaders coming down pit road. The 02 came down pit road.
Well, we're going to restart on lap 101?
Yeah.
So we're going to be 24 laps to go.
Currently 26 to go. At least 2 more laps to go. 3 is going to take the wave around Ricky Gonzalez. I'm curious that last not this previous restart, but the restart before. I'm wondering if that 02 may have spun his tires, and that's what caught that whole checkup.
Perhaps. I'll go investigate that. That's actually a good point.
And that may have been why he was so slow on the launch this most recent restart.
Position myself to his tires.
Got some comments in the chat. Freedom Garage Car leading and Wenzel running top 10. Good point stay for the team. That was quite a bit earlier. I apologize, I missed that one. Tom Lease Jr., tough race, absolutely. Driving me nuts. Laps without a caution challenge. Impossible. LOL. Yeah, it's there. Go 5 laps without a caution challenge. It's we're getting some cautions, that's for sure. This is our 13th caution, but we did have one good green flag run.
So I went to investigate a bit, and spoiler alert, he did not spin his tires. He just decided to go at the end of the restart zone, which he's entitled to. But I guess people were really expecting him to go early.
All right. Lights are out on the pace car. Tyler Stevenson out front. Charles Roberson to his outside. Green flag is out. 51 gets a good launch.
Yeah, 24 is still not far.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, got to the back of him just a little. Not enough to really upset the car, though, luckily for the 51 of Tyler Stevenson.
24 had to back out a bit out of that.
Yeah, he didn't want to spin him. I know Charles Roberson. I've watched him race a lot. He's not that type of driver. Let's see what's happening a little further back.
We have the 95, I think, trying to go on the outside of the 26.
I do like that
seems
paint
to have
scheme.
put love.
That 26 paint scheme looks pretty good. That Milky Way car.
Yeah, that's the chocolate bar, right?
Yep.
No, I like those.
The colors work really well on that car. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, purple always work anyway. Kind of reminds me of the paint scheme I made for one of my teammates for the Soda Wars in Xfinity.
26 with a good run.
Yeah, what happened? I blanked out a tiny bit because the 95 did make the pass. Oh, apparently the 26 just went on the inside and the 95 was not able to keep his position. So good on the 26 for that.
No, I believe that's the 56 is in between them. Actually, the 54, Thomas Affinito.
Yeah, so 95 losing positions. We got some action. I see some positions changing. The 4 on the inside of the 02 following the 48. The 4 not getting a good exit there.
Yeah, that low line is difficult. 02's charging his way back up through the field. Up to 6 after pitting this most recent pit stop.
We got a good train over there, but as you can see, the podium, the provisional podium people, a good second in front of the rest of the pack there.
And they're having a good battle up here. I saw the 24 was up there with the 51. Did not get a good exit. Lost little bit of speed, but able to maintain. This is gonna be a battle before this race is over. 51,
Yeah,
24,
sure.
and the 78 of Brady Farrell.
We got some action in the back a bit. We got the 54. Looked to send it 3 wide between the 26 and the 25.
Got really high. Maybe overdrove that a little bit and ended up washing up the track, but that's going to open the door for the 95 to get underneath the 25.
Indeed, indeed. Yeah, it's really heated over there. I mean, we're getting closer to the end of the race. We have 18 laps to go at that point. 17 by now.
Oh, Charles Roberson for the lead. Gonna see if he can make it work side by side with the 51.
It is tight. Those guys are door to door.
Looked like the 24 car just sent it in on the bottom, the previous
And
corner.
he's sending it again.
Almost clear too. Got a good drive off. I believe he just cleared the 51.
This is clear. Good pass. He made it stick. Good on him. The battle for 5th at the moment is pretty intense. 4th, I'm sorry. Battle for 4th is intense.
Mark Paget and Andrew Karpinski, 02 and 48.
We also got in the back, we got the 95 and the 54 still battling hard for that 9th position.
Side by side.
This is some good racing.
95 gonna wash up a little higher. Gonna try to get a better exit. Not quite clear, just about. Got a little loose.
That's opening the door for the 53 of Adam C. Douglas.
Kevin
Just
Jordan
ready to
makes the
pounce.
pass, and the 53 on the apron, trying to make that apron work. I have seen that done earlier.
Is the apron legal on this track?
It absolutely is. I don't know if it's good speed-wise. I haven't ran it, but he was able to make it work pretty well that last time by. I believe that was in turn 3 and 4. He's side by side with the 54. Let's go back and check on our leaders as that battle continues. 51-24. Still duking it out.
This is pretty close. Oh, the The 51 going on the inside.
I believe that's what
even work?
I saw him doing that earlier in the race, and he was able to maintain. I don't know if it helped. I don't know if it hurt, but if it did, it was very little. But you can see he kind of gets a good run through the center, but
yeah,
maybe not as good of an exit.
But that's going to hurt the tires a lot.
Absolutely.
To be fair, we are 12 laps to go, but he's going to burn his tires at this point.
It looks like it allows him to send it in really deep into the entry of the corner, but just loses quite a bit on corner exit.
Well, he's taking it like an airpin in a road course right now.
Let's why don't we ride from his cockpit real quick and see how he's making that bottom work. 90 or the 24 got in the wall a little bit there. Sends it in deep, hard on the brakes, all the way through the apron, gets back on throttle. Just that transition on back up into the traditional racing line that looks like it's hurting his lap time. If he can put the throttle down,
a lot.
He's in the grass this time by. You saw it here. Let's go back.
He's playing with fire right now. We got the 78 behind him, ready to pounce as well. 78 at the corner, at his quarter. He's trying.
And we also have, it looks like, that 02 car back in this fight up to fourth.
Well, those fights probably hurt their lap times a bit too much, gave way for the 02 to come back in the battle. That's going to be a tough battle for the lead towards the end of the race.
Oh, 78 with a good run to the inside. Not going to allow that 51 to use the apron this time. Sends it in deep.
I'm not surprised.
Able to gas it up through the center and gain that position. You got to think the 51's tires are really hurting right now after running that apron.
We got the
51 goes around.
He just lost it. I expect
caution is out. Let's go take a look at that. Just drove it in a lot deeper than he had before and was trying to keep it off of the 78. Got loose, had to correct it back into the 78th, and around he went.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Again, that line where you go on the apron requires you to go up on the exit to maintain some form of momentum. But the 78 was there, so it compromised this exit there.
Yeah, absolutely. That transition, I would imagine, is probably where you're the most vulnerable with that car.
And you're basically sliding a lot at that point. We noticed, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
When he was going for it under braking, he was sliding a lot, and even under gas, you could see the body of the car was upset. Was not working well for him. He was working well for position, but in terms of maintaining pace, was not good.
I don't think it was a sustainable line to run. I mean, it might be good in the short run, but I don't know that you could sustain that for 20 laps or so, as we have quite a few coming down. 51 coming down. Looks like the 13. He is not on the lead lap, I don't believe. Let's go to our pit lane camera here, and we'll see who gets out of pit road first. You would think it would be the 51, but I don't know if he has any damage. We'll have to take a peek, but he's definitely putting 4 fresh tires on that thing.
Oh, he's going to go for it. I'm going to go look for the 51, see if he has... Obviously, if he has damage, some of it has been repaired since. He does. The front end is a bit inwards.
Yeah, he's sitting there, it looks like, getting damage fixed. Looks like about 5 cars have come off pit road already. He's still sitting. Another car coming
he's going to
off.
wait.
Yeah,
he's going to wait for the pace car to come by, or at least to be close.
He's going to try to get as much damage fixed as he can. Let's go
At the
back.
moment, we have 16 cars on the lead lap, and the next one is 5 laps down. In 17th, we have Joseph Cardamone, 5 laps down.
Looks like the lights are off on the pace car. They'll get racked up side by side and do it again. 6-5. It should be a 5-lap shootout to the end.
We have the 24 Indy 02 side by side for this.
And
24 in control.
I do like the 24's line. I feel like that's a good defensive line. He can kind of control the inside line. If he wants to pinch him down to prevent him from getting a lot of momentum, he can do that. He can.
Yep.
I mean, it might not be the fastest line, but I do feel like he should be able to hold the lead pretty well. Plus, he has the restart zone, which is only going to help him.
He's going to have to play it smart, though. Because, like you mentioned, he's going to have to pinch the 02 and make sure he doesn't get enough space to carry momentum. But if he doesn't, he gets a very good launch. We have a checkup on the inside line. Slight checkup on the inside line. We got some people squirrely. We got some side-by-side in the back. Some 2 wide, almost 3 wide there. The 12 and the 48 side-by-side.
One on the apron back there.
Yeah, they're playing rough. And we have a caution.
Is out. Let's see what happened. Looks like the 21 was involved.
The 33 as well of Neidick. Unfortunately, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I'm sorry if I butchered.
Yeah, looks like that was the 25 and the 33. Let's.
Oh yeah, the
get a better
33 kind of came down, but the 25 made a slight move. If you pay attention, the 25 does make a little slight move towards the right.
Yeah, and it looks like the 25 may have just drove it in deeper than the 33 does. The 33 did have damage on the back end to begin with, so maybe not as comfortable with his car.
Oh,
and
the 33 not in good shape by any stretch of the imagination.
I think he called it a night. He towed.
Yeah, he towed. Can't blame him. He got ARCA braked pretty hard. I hear on the radio the leader will take the outside lane again.
Probably a wise move.
Surprisingly, worked well for him.
Gonna be a 2-lap shootout, it looks like.
Yeah, we're going for a green-white checkered at this point. Is this going to be a natural one? I don't think so.
I'm not sure.
Now we're restarting on lap... They're going to restart on lap 125, so it's going to be a green-white checkered. We're on 123 right now. They're not too wide yet. The lights are still on.
Yep, should be a green-white checkered. 3 attempts. 15th caution of the race. This has been a rough one. But like you said earlier, there's varying skill levels in this series. This is our entry-level series. So we have drivers that are new to iRacing. We have drivers that have been around years. So we are going to have some rough races, but it will get better.
If I may, the race yesterday for the Cup Series, of course, when you have that many laps to run, there are more opportunities for cautions, but you guys did have a good amount of cautions yesterday, didn't you?
Absolutely. A lot of self-spins off of turn 2. It was pretty rough.
Yeah, I was watching and spotting for my teammates in Cup, and I was surprised about the amount of people just losing it out of 2. Like, the car didn't want to stick and stay on course out of corner number 2. It was pretty insane. I saw a lot of cars just going left and eventually, whoop, go right into the wall.
And that's kind of the nature of that car as the pace car drops off pit road. Green flag is out. Another good launch.
Very good start. Oh, yeah, very good launch. The 02 still relatively, on pace, but the 48 is very close, almost side by. He is side by side with the 12 at this point.
And gonna have some momentum, not gonna allow that 12 to get away.
And we're gonna have a lot of action. Again, we're on a green, white checkered. We are going for the white flag. And a reminder for those who are not aware of how our racing works. Once we get to the white flag, there is no more cautions. We do have some actions on the backstretch. A lot of action. We got a wreck. We got a big one on the backstretch.
We'll go
not a backstretch, sorry.
We'll go take a peek after the race because we are watching this battle for the third position. 48 gets around the 12.
Yeah.
Looks like he is going to have it.
Start-finish line. I'm sorry, not the backstretch. We'll have to excuse.
And that is the race.
Yeah, 24 getting the win. That was a good restart. Good podium for the 02 of Mark Paget. And the 48 of Andrew Karpinski was able to get it.
All right, let's go see what happened. Oh, that happened up further up. Let's see. Let's go to that.
Yeah, it was.
Back this up a little bit and see what happened. Looks like tight race in 54, nudged the 95 out of the way, got into the 3. 51 comes barreling through there. And a whole bunch of other cars followed on, and there was another parking lot entering turn 2.
That's rough.
All right. Well, we'll take a quick commercial break, and then we will do some interviews. Stay tuned.
SFH, Still Fucking Here, is a clothing and apparel brand built to change the world. We are survivors, warriors, and fighters. We are tenacious, relentless, and vigilant. We've been through hell and made it out the other side, and now we are determined to spend our lives giving back to those who need help in their fight. Whether you are a cancer survivor, recovering addict, a survivor of an abusive relationship, someone who has fought to gain control of their health, or a wounded vet such as myself, or simply someone that is fighting a battle and proud of how far you've come, we are with you. 50% of all net proceeds from our brand will be given back to those that need it most, and this will be for the life of our company. Join us in our mission. Buy some awesome gear like this, wear it proudly, spread the word. We are in this together. We are still fucking here. I end up feeling a need, like I feel like I'm...
All right. Let's go ahead and get some interviews in here. We'll start with our race winner, Charles Roberson. Charles, Tony in the booth, you got a copy?
Man. Yeah, I got you, buddy.
Hey, man. Good race, hard-fought race, got the win. Tell us about it.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good race. Well, I won't say it was a good race, but I mean, I've had throughout the race, it was some hard racing. I had fun when I did get to race people. I felt like I kind of fought my way to the front, and that kind of happened under caution, but I was able to get my way back up there.
Yeah, for sure. I noticed that. I was like, what just happened? The 51 just came up and spun you under caution.
Yeah. I guess he got too low and locked the brakes up. I don't know.
Nah. Well, anyways, you still got the victory, got yourself locked into the playoffs, so you're good to go for the rest of the season. I imagine we'll probably see some more wins from you throughout the season. How are you thinking about next week at Lime Rock?
I've gotten a good bit of races there in the Mazda Cup cars, but not too much in the stock cars. So it's just one of those deals where I feel like I can get a top 10, but I don't think I'll be up front, to tell you the truth, but we'll see.
Yeah, for sure. Well, man, hard-fought race tonight. worked your way up through the field after getting spun under caution. Congratulations. We'll let you get your shout-outs in and send you on your way to celebrate.
Yeah, thank you, man. I want to thank you and, everybody helps you behind the scenes, and SFH for sponsoring, another season, and this Isaac and my teammates. Isaac's a good, good crew chief, so definitely makes it a lot easier for me. So I'm just glad I can get one tonight, man.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations again, and we'll talk to you next week.
Thank you, buddy.
Yes, sir. All right, that was our race winner. Next up is Mark Paget. Mark, Tony in the booth, you got a copy?
Yeah, hey, Tony.
Hey, so hard-fought race tonight. Kind of got off cycle there for a little bit. Ended up driving your way back up to P2. Tell us about your race.
Yeah, that was on purpose. I mean, I don't think I had anything for the 51 or the 24. They had a little more speed than me. I really wanted a long run. I was kind of saving my stuff, and no one else was. But when that didn't happen, I decided to get off cycle, and it almost worked out. I was just telling Andrew I needed one more lap. I could get a car length to lap on him, but I needed one more.
Yeah, it looks like it was a battle to the end for you and Charles and Andrew there, but solid finish, P2. Looking like a good season for you. We've raced together a couple times. You were always fast, so I expect big things from you this season. I'll let you get your shout-outs in and let you go celebrate.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, and good job on the broadcast. It's always fun to look at these back. But yeah, shout out. I know you hadn't had any luck this year so far, but Ricky has been a great teammate so far. And then I was just, when you pulled me in here, giving Andrew kudos for racing me hard all night. We were side by side, I feel like 20 or 30 laps. So
Yep.
Yeah, anytime you can do that and not touch each other, that's an accomplishment.
Absolutely. Well, all right, man. P2 tonight. How you feeling about Lime Rock next week?
I've raced exactly one race there, and I've been on the service for 6 years, so I gotta practice.
Yeah, for sure. It's a fun track. Just be careful of that hill. If you go full throttle, you will lose traction.
Yep, I do remember that.
All right, man. Well, congratulations on the P2, and we'll catch you later.
All right, thanks, Tony.
All right, that was our P2 finisher. Next up, Andrew Karpinski. Andrew, Tony in the booth, you got a copy?
Yes, I do. How you doing?
Man, we're talking to you again.
Yeah, pretty good start to the season.
Absolutely. P3 tonight, hard-fought race. You were up there quite a bit, battling with some of these guys. Looked like you were having some fun out there. Talk us through it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Really loose coming off of 2 and 4, holding that outside, but racing Mark there was a lot of fun. Really clean, but overall long race, but good P3 finish for us, so it's good.
Yeah, the cautions definitely made it long, but man, you guys, you front runners put on a good show tonight. I kind of wish we didn't have so many cautions to see how it all would have played out with some longer runs, but I can't pick and choose how the cautions come out. But man, congratulations on the podium tonight. P3, nice, another good finish for you. We'll let you get your shout outs in and send you on your way.
Yeah, just want to shout out my team. Great guys there. I think we got 2 top 10 this race. My friends for watching, Hank, Julia, Marcus, Jake. Thanks for all tuning in.
All right, man. We will catch you next week at Lime Rock.
We'll see how that goes.
Put some practice in, man. You'll need it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we'll catch you later. Have a good night.
You too.
All right, that is going to wrap up our broadcast tonight. Another good race, quite a few cautions, but some good battles as well. We will see you all next week.
SFH, Still Fucking Here, is a clothing and apparel brand built to change the world. We are survivors, warriors, and fighters. We are tenacious, relentless, and vigilant. We've been through hell and made it out the other side And now we are determined to spend our lives giving back to those who need help in their fight. Whether you're a cancer survivor, recovering addict, a survivor of an abusive relationship, someone who has fought to gain control of their health, or a wounded vet such as myself, or simply someone that is fighting a battle and proud of how far you've come, we are with you. 50% of all net proceeds from our brand will be given back to those that need it most, and this will be for the life of our company. Join us in our mission. Buy some awesome gear like this, wear it proudly, spread the word. We are in this together. We are still fucking here. I end up feeling a need, like I feel like I'm